Compromise didn't arrive as a proposal. It arrived as a question no one wanted to ask out loud. What if we adjust just one thing? The room went still. Not because it was wrong. Because it was tempting. The suggestion was modest. Paid stipends for core roles. Defined shifts. A light intake framework, not rules, just guidance. Temporary, someone said quickly. Until things ease. Marcus watched faces as the idea settled. This is how structures are born, he said. From mercy. No accusation in his voice. Just recognition. Lisa spoke carefully. I don't want us to disappear, she said. But I don't want us to hollow out either. I nodded. That's the knife's edge. We tested the compromise in theory. What happens if one role gets paid? What happens if one no becomes procedural? What happens if exhaustion gets formal relief? Answers came easily. Consequences came later. A resident raised her hand. If some people are protected by structure, she asked, what happens to the rest of us? No one answered. Because everyone knew. Structure creates fairness. And distance. Both at once. Marcus leaned forward. The system doesn't need to win, he said. It just needs us to solve pain the way it would. I felt that land. Efficiency is seductive, I said. Especially when you're tired. We didn't decide that night. That mattered. Instead, we named the compromise for what it was. A risk. Not a betrayal. Not a solution. A risk we might need. And might regret. Later, alone with Lisa, she asked quietly, are we still resisting? I thought about Andrew. About echoes. About the cost already paid. Yes, I said. But resistance doesn't always look like refusal. She frowned. What does it look like then? I answered honestly. Like choosing where to bend. So you don't break in the wrong direction. Outside, rain started again. Soft. Persistent. Not enough to flood anything. Enough to change the ground. The compromise sat between us now. Not as a plan. As a pressure valve. And everyone felt it. If we opened it, the system would recognize the shape immediately. If we didn't, someone else might leave next. The hardest part wasn't choosing. Whether to compromise. It was knowing that either path would change us. And that from here on, change wouldn't announce itself. It would arrive quietly, wearing the face of care.